Hey guys, and welcome back to City Skylines. This is Stitch Up, and this is our lovely city of Planby Heights. So in between episodes, we did a couple of things. What I did is I accidentally purchased a second tile. There was a slight recording error. I have managed to purchase a separate tile here, and we changed a couple of the roads in this area and just expanded in these areas, but nothing too major. You can see that the rubbish truck's having some trouble getting out there, and there's some crime issues which we'll hopefully deal with as well. Just to point out as well, our loan situation. So taxes are sitting at a steady 12%. I did fiddle with these. They're all a bit crooked. Loans. So we've paid off the middle loan, the big one. So no more loan of that. But we've got it in collateral if we need it. And of course, 17,000 left, but we've got 13,000 here. Our next threshold is to pay that one off completely. So we're almost kind of debt free. But I'll keep the money in the bank so we can just add a few things. And we've got the other 60,000 should we need to, because we want to be productive in the episodes. Okay, let's talk before actually what I'll do is I'm going to actually create some roads and do a bit of a speed build. But in the meantime, I'm going to get you to check out the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, so just before we do this speed build, and we will be building in this area, so let's talk about where the land kind of is and the planning of it all, and let's just talk about the region. I might pause the game for a second. Our next milestone is 2,600 people, and we'll be getting to the boomtown, and we'll be unlocking transport and things like that, which is going to be great to get in some transport, because I think we're going to want some transport immediately. So I think south of the river here is going to be all the residential area, and I think north of the river is going to be a lovely industrial estate. But I'm also thinking that these guys don't want to be looking over at an industrial estate, and that is kind of the waterfront. So what we'll probably end up having is some office space along here as a nice little buffer. So there'll be in a later generation of the game, later iteration of this world, this map, this build, we'll have some lovely waterfront properties sitting along here, and that'll be kind of cool. I also want to get some canals in, and canals are going to be the backbone of the industrial area. From a bygone era, they won't be utilized, but they will signify the industrial area. This train line here is the interstate train line built into the map. This is Mossissobo. When Anoupou put the map together, she put these lovely train lines in. I want to be careful not to get rid, because even when I unlock transport, I believe I don't get access to trains straight away. So if I get rid of this, then I'm not going to be able to rebuild it. And visually, I want it kind of just there. And I want to see the trains go past, and that will be absolutely lovely. Look at that. That is an absolutely beautiful view of the map. And Planby Heights, I love it because you can see these lovely mountains in the background. It's almost like the edge of the Alps. This is like northern Italy. You can see the bay down here, and you've got this lovely big sort of plateau, and then you've just got these lovely mountains. So it's this nice change of grade, which is going to be cool. Let's also just briefly, very quickly talk freeways. So down in the whole estate where we're going to be building, which is all of this area, all of this, you can see the bay goes around here. I'm actually thinking we'll have an airport out here. This could be a lovely peninsula for an airport, maybe some land reclamation, but I think that could be really, really cool. But you can see that north of the river, we actually don't have any freeways. So I'm actually going to lay a reservation for a freeway. So I think the roundabout will always be here, but I think this will be a freeway interchange, and a raised freeway will go all the way through here. I think it'll be a lovely raised one. Here we'll actually have this area. We'll move this park, this area, and then we'll have a bridge. A freeway will come through here. So what I want to do as I move through the game now is think about where the freeways are going to be. So I'm thinking if we do the industrial area, we're going to be putting the freeway along the water along here. So that could be kind of cool. Okay, so I'm going to get into some building now, and we'll just, I'll see you after I've done a little bit of building. Okay, so we've just unpaused the game and we've got a little bit of building going on there. So you can see the introduction of these kind of 5 roundabouts in the industrial area, and that is all going to be quite nice actually. I'm happy with all that, how that is all starting to look. You can see that pretty quickly into that kind of speed part up, we actually got into borrowing the other 60,000. So that didn't last, that little theory didn't last too long. We're 100 people off our 2,600 threshold. And that's all pretty good. We have some room there for industrial expansion, so I'd like to get some of this. Now, did you notice that what I did is I implemented the same road system? I like these smaller roads and I think they're good, but I did end up keeping some of these, and the reason I've done that is I noticed that when you change these guys to that, you end up, so I'm just going to unzone some of this. See what's happened here? These guys have all moved out because the road is smaller. So for some reason it must sort of say, okay, but we can't quite fit much on this like on this particular road. We can't put a massive factory on there, so there must be a critical mass about that. So I'm just going to put this in like this just to get a bit of little bit of let's keep some of these roads free though. This could be quite nice. Yeah, keep some of these areas free. I just want to keep start to check out a couple of bits of how these buildings actually expand. So we'll see, we'll just watch and have a look, because I'm not too sure what it does and why it says this particular road needs this particular size building, but there must be something happening there. Population is 30. Population is going up slightly, but profits are really, really not good at all. So we'll have to have a look at this. We'll have to see about this weekly income, and I think because we just took that big loan, that's probably what it is. We also have a little bit more demand there for, oh, see, this is starting to look better. Those roundabouts really do spruce the place up. What I'll do is I was going to put some of our lovely, ooh, these guys are zoning up, are they? Or are they upgrading? Yeah, I think they are. Is that level 1? It isn't, but I could mark it as a historical building at some point. But I thought someone was moving up there. 4 jobs available. Yeah, you've got power issues because you need, once your friends move in, you'll have no problem with the power. So we'll just let you do that. In the meantime, I want to pop in and have a look at some of these other places. So this is not enough customers, so you need more residential. Yes, I understand that. But I've set these guys up to be terraced like this, and they haven't built as terraces. So again, I think because of my expansion into these areas, these guys have still got the terrace look to them. If we pop into our zoning tool, you can see that it's 2 by 2, or 2 deep. And then I've got room in the there, so they're not butted up against each other. It gives me this lovely, very similar look for all of these. What's this guy? Take his scaffolding down. You can see the terraces there. But I'm waiting for these little ones to come in. So these are 1 by 2 little flats. So they should essentially fill in the little gaps, because see, everything should pop up and you'll get the terraces eventually. It's just that they haven't done that to start with. These guys here. Yeah, I'm just looking at the way the oh, Boomtown, there we go. Excellent. So we're here at Boomtown. So we do get another square, but we'll hold off. Level 3 unique buildings, but the transport is going to be what we need. And I believe we also get let me see. So we get a bus and a tram, as well as taxis. Okay, let's pause the game. Do we get some money? We did. What we might do is just jump out of the zoning tool, keep on pause. I want to keep everyone nice and happy here. So what is the problem? You can't get in. Oh, you're not connected. You are connected, are you? Oh, these roads are not even connected. Gosh, okay, cool. Right, I just need to jump in and do a few things here. So let me just get in here. I'm just going to quickly zone up this area. I'll see you in a second. I'll just zone this up. Okay, brilliant. So yes, we had no connection there for these guys. I must have created something and taken it away from them, and now we should get these guys to go away, because rubbish trucks and police and all these services can now access them as well. So they'll zip away shortly. I'll be glad to see those go. Rightio. So let me see. Yeah, I like this road sort of coming around here. I think that's kind of nice. That is all good. We are sitting on the 78,000, so yeah, we do need to have a look at a few things. So I did want to pay back the loan. Let me just see about this. So if I go here, it's just I've got the two big loans, haven't I? So that's pretty much what money we have in there. What I'll do is I'll just keep that now, because we are going to want to build heaps in this episode and just keep things moving a little bit. Let's see what your problem is. Not enough customers, so we do need more residential, but the zoning backfilling in here is happening, albeit slowly. Shall we check on schools and everything? Let's just check on power situation. It's looking pretty good, but I want to pop in. Now, do I have... Where are we in industrial area? We are here. And did I put... Yeah, I did. I put another power unit in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another one of these. 19,000. Yeah, I'm going to put an extra one in here and just not have any power issues. So that'll be quite good. Okay, let's watch this guy jump up. He should jump up significantly. All the way to the top, actually. Close to the top. Brilliant. Okay, so power's looking good. Water situation is always going to be good at this stage of the game. Let's have a look here. So if we got the fire coverage, so this is health first, not good up here. And if we look at fire, why can't we... there we go. Yep, fire is, again, I've got one here and one here. Now, I think we can do better. I think we're probably better off. Do you know what? I'm going to move these guys. This is going to be interesting, but I'm going to move them. So you can please move. Now, what's the cost of moving this? 59,000 there, and that would cost 2,400. And I'm going to do that. Just put him straight after this, but here. So it moves him into the industrial area a little bit more. And then this guy, I think, could be a lot more central. So let's get the other fire person, the other fire guy. And what I'll do is I'll go relocate. And I want you to please be before the bend. Yep. And I'm not sure how much that'll help us, but we'll see how that goes. And of course, the police at the moment, we do need extra police coverage, and we'll get to it. School situation. So elementary school availability, we've got one school there, so we can probably put another school in up here. I want to keep this all free, this area. Did I unzone that? Yeah, you should be unzoned. Yeah, you really should be. You should be unzoned. Oh, hang on. No, that was the fire thing, so that was fine. Sorry, I confused myself. It was literally a couple of seconds ago, and I confused myself. Okay, so school situation is elementary school is in the green, but we need eligible 249, capacity 291. These guys here, eligible capacities, we've got plenty of capacity there for high. University, we haven't decided to put in just yet. I will put in a public library because that helps us, doesn't it? How much is a public library going to cost us? It's going to cost us 10,000 with 160 a week. I think that's good spending. Yes, let's do that. So let's put you in, yeah, let me put you in here. I don't mind if he slightly stitches these guys up. There we go. That's good. And I also want, I'm not going to increase the elementary just yet. I think it'll be just fine at the moment. Yes, the problems with that went away because the roads are now connected. See, look how good the terraces all look here. This looks lovely. This does look really nice. I like that. Nice view. Where did we look at from earlier? We looked at it from here. Nice view. Oh, not of all the error messages, but nice view. I think that's going to be, you know what? It's going to be a thumbnail though, isn't it? Very nice. Okay. The next thing, yes, is going to be buses and trams. Now, I'm tempted to go tram because I think a tram would stay. So let's pause the game and just have a look at this. Okay, we go to transports. Is this transport? Yep, brilliant. Okay, so the options available to us is to put in a bus. We've got ships, trolley bus, trams. Now, the tram will depend on the network here, and I just wonder if maybe we're better off doing a bus and then moving it, but I really think a tram would be here to stay. Elder care, well, we get to you in just a sec. Yeah, let me see about this. Okay, so if we put a tram depot in at 40,000, oh, we only have 45, so that's going to be quite expensive. What's this guy? 30,000. Geez, we really might just have to do might just have to do that. So I'm just going to go speed 3, and we're going to have a quick look at the money situation here. Lots of things available to us at the moment. Death care is now a thing that we have to look after. And of course, these guys here with the landfill is going pretty well. 73% full on the landfill front, so it'll need to be upped at some points. If we have a look here, so I could pay these loans down. Interest is 403 on that. The weekly cost here is 253. Well, that's interesting, but it goes over a much longer period to pay back. I think that's the problem. Okay. Yeah, do we want to see if we can get ourselves a tram line in? Is this going to be a problem? I really don't want to sort of have the issues too much. Cemetery is required. We really do need that tram line. Death coverage is going to keep things. Let's keep zoning up and just keep things moving along. So if I just go on speed 2 here and zoning here. Now we want to keep zoning some more of the commercial, remembering the reservation here, so being very careful. Not zoning in there because I want a nice little bit there. This bit here is zoned, but no one's moving into it. So what I'll do is I just want to zone a 2x2 along here for those guys, and then maybe just keep another 2 and another 2 there. Okay, that could be good. So hopefully some people will keep building on that one. And maybe I'm just going to put a bus line in and we'll put trams in the future. I think we're going to have to do that in 2 stages. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, speed 1, we pause the game and we put a bus in. So bus depot, I think the best spot for a bus depot is going to be over here. Yeah, it's definitely going to be over here. So let's put him in there. Okay, and then if we got, let's see about this. So these buses, busway with trees. Where's your bus stops? These are the bus stops here, aren't they? Yep. Okay, good. All right, so I'm going to create a new line. So first of all, let's start off. Don't worry about where the depot is. Let's start off where we think we need him to start off. And I think the very first thing is going to be getting the residential areas. So all of the residential areas into here. I think we're just going to have one giant bus line. So first stop can be here on this side of the road. And he can come down here, and we'll stay on the roads that just get through. So let's go to here, and this should pick up all of the people in here. Yep, so we'll stay in these main central roads. And if we go here, we're staying on this side of the road, not too many stops. Just before this, let's put him there. Yep. Let's cross over and put him, say, here in the middle. So he will go round the roundabout. Interesting. Now, if he comes in here, do I want this guy to go down this residential street? I don't necessarily, actually. I don't. So let's go here in the middle. And then to get out of there, so the collection will be like that. Let's do the next one here in the old town on this side of the street. We want them to still be here. Yeah. And then over here, this is where we want it to go. So let's do one just at the park beforehand. Don't forget we've got some commercial zoning there. And I'm going to break with rank here and have him go through this part, because this is a big estate, this one. Here, yep. Sorry, yep. And then if he goes to that, sorry, not that. Sorry, then here, that's better because that's a through road. Here on the left. And then we want this to be roughly similar. So there, just after, so there. And then in the old town, we'll do it just after he's turned left. So just out front of the church. And then he goes to here. And we could connect it to here, have that bus line, and then have the next bus line taking these guys in. But I don't think so. I think we're going to do the whole thing. So he'll go across. Where's the next bus thing? Yep. Yep, so that would be, yes, yes. Okay, so just after that, let's do him here. Then let's go down to here. And then let's go here, and we'll build for the future. We're going to build for the future. So around the first roundabout, into this estate, into this estate. Yep. And now we want him just connecting back out. So if he comes back out here, so we'll do him right at the start. All right, and then it should just literally connect up. So the next stop can be there. Okay, so we've got one big bus line. And what we didn't do is we did put him through the estate here. We didn't really put him going through the estate there. So we'll have some other lines that'll cross through. We might have another line that just gets through this a little bit with some connector roads there. So we might do that shortly. I want to jump in and have a look. So this is the bus situation. If the bus line can be a better color, please. Let's make you brighter. Yep, nice bright pink. Thank you very much. That's good. And I want to now jump into the, where's the, so what we got? Day and night. 23 stops, bus line 1. How do I jump into the vehicles? Can I jump into the buses? Bus, yeah, just buses, yep. And I want to jump into the vehicles and have a quick look here. So where can I get into this? No, we don't want that. Okay, let's unpause the game and have these guys going, so we should be able to jump in at least and see some of these. Sightseeing bus tours, vehicles 1. Buses. Okay, because what I can do, it's got one bus there. Where's our, if we go into here, let's see. Okay, so the buses are coming out here. So I believe we're now at, if I have a look here, I'm now at vehicle 7. 7 vehicles. Where any on the, I'm just looking to see if any are doing it yet. I want these vehicles to spread out as well. So some of them, this is quite good. So some of them have decided to go straight there and others go straight round and get into the second half of the route. So that's really nice. They split up pretty well. But I want to make sure we just stop the vehicle line, and I can't remember how to do this. Bus line 1. Right, lines overview. There we go. Thank you very much. Is this it? Oh, no, that's not it. There we go, that's it. And now we're into this. So the number of vehicles will be 18 at capacity. I'm going to bring this down to 14. Just have a little bit of control over that. The city's not very big. We only need 14 buses, and that should keep the costs down as well. Okay, so that is that, and I think we're good now. Are we looking pretty good? 22,000 left. Let's go speed 2 and we'll jump out of that and let's get ourselves some death cover. So let me think about this. Now I'm thinking a good place to have the cemetery might actually be, let's go speed 1 then. Might actually be on the health tab. Good death care. Ooh, yeah. So now let's see about this. There should be an old church and a cemetery. I'm thinking a good place to have cemetery and a crematorium is going to actually be near the old town, and because I think that could be kind of cool. So I reckon even somewhere around here, the freeway will be around here. I think we could have this all kind of as a bit of a little bit of a cemetery, and I think near these churches could be quite lovely. So let me grab myself an old dirt road. Yep. And let me see where I could put this, where it's not an issue. If I can unzone that. Yeah, can unzone. And I can do that. Okay, that could be nice. And now we go back and we put in the dirt road, was it? Yeah, I think that could be nice. So let's do that. Let's curve him round for the next bit. Ooh, actually curving won't be good, but it will be. Yeah, let's curve him at the end a bit. Yep. So goes up by 1 and across by, say, 1. And let's do a nice little curve like this, up by 1 and across by, oh, hang on, that's not the right. So it goes, where is this? Oh, I think I've just done a random size there. So, okay, let's go back to straight. And what we'll do is we'll just do this. Yeah. And then please remove. Let's do that. And then we'll go like this and bring him into about here. Okay, so that could be nice. Okay, there's a nice little shape there. Grab our death care, of course. And we want to start placing a few of these. Now, thinking about expansion here already, I do like that. That is quite good. That will give me the death coverage that I think we need. All the smileys go around, which is lovely. Okay, so that's all pretty good. So that'll get rid of all of these guys with the dead bodies waiting to be collected, and I think that's everything that needed to be taken care of. One thing I do want to do is see if we've got access to footpaths, and I think, let me just see here. If I go to here and I go to there, I now have access to footpaths, and that's lovely. So let me see here. What's this? A gravel path? Okay, I do want footpaths to be a nice feature along here. So I'm thinking if I can put one in here, and I'm going to use my Anarchy. I'm hoping it doesn't get rid of any of these houses. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't, but then I can't see it either, which is going to be interesting. If I can get to move it, and I can grab, let me see if I grab, say, nope. Let me see if I can grab this, 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 and this. And then can I do this? Can I lift it? If I do the move it, what do you got there? Is it... two object heights of this. No, I can't quite do that. Now, I don't know why. Okay, people will still use that, but I'm not too sure why that is the case. Okay, let's not get into move it too much just there. Let's see here. So if we got Anarchy off, we shouldn't need Anarchy for the rest of it, but I wouldn't mind connecting these guys up, and that's going to... Have I got it connected? Have I got it selected? I do, yep. So if you go to there, space already occupied. Okay, just leave for a sec. Let's put this guy in here. Now, why do you say space already occupied? Do I need to just force this on? Toggle road Anarchy, and we do that. Okay, cool. So that's not bad. I wonder if it's the type of road that I'm building that is going to create half of these issues. And let's do that to there. When you do this, I think then we grab the move it tool and we grab this, yeah, because he goes right to the middle. So we want him to just go to, say, there. Okay, that's good. I wonder if maybe I'm better off putting in some other paths, pavement paths. This is the bog standard, so let me try this. If I put a bog standard in here and an upgrade tool, does that do anything? No, but I'll do it anyway. Gee, I'm not happy with how that looks. Okay, right, we do want a path to go around here. Let's put one in here. What's this? A park path. Yeah, we could put one definitely along here. So let's do it from here to, say, there, and there to, say, there. I've got Anarchy on, so I've got to be a little careful with this, but these roads, yeah, that's going to be good. And as we do them, let's just tidy them. So they do that. That's nice. That could even be a bit like that. So it matches the other side. I like that. I think that's nice. Okay, we want to connect up. I think we could definitely do one through here. So what we'd need to do is let's grab the one we had and just do this. Turn Anarchy off for a sec. And if we can, so let's just grab this. And I'm on the upgrade tool. New Muppet. Here we go. Okay, cool. So let's do, say, can I turn snapping off? Where's the snapping? Snapping, and off. Yep. So you should be an Anarchy on. So let's just do that. And then on, Anarchy off, curved, and sort of, oh, we're going to have to use Anarchy for a lot of this, I see. Let's do it, let's turn snapping off as well. Come across and do that. Okay, so there's just a few little paths in there, which will be quite nice as well. So that's all pretty good. Okay, let's go back into the playing of the pressing play there and letting the game go a bit, and we'll just start to see if anything happens. Now, I don't know why. I really don't know why we've had this issue. Where? So what tree did we have here? We had this tree on, didn't we? Yeah, I do like this tree. Okay, so we'll put a few of these guys in. Just want to mix these guys in. So if I go the brush size but put it up here, this should put quite a few more in a bit more densely in this reservation. And yeah, so I'm not too sure why some of the paths have decided to be under the area, which is interesting. If I turn brush size all the way down, but yeah, some of them are just not playing ball, are they? Can I? Yeah, this is what tree brush is meant to do for me, and it isn't doing that, is it? So let me do brush size. Ooh, brush size here, strength up here. And if we go just strength right the way up, it will fill this guy in a little bit more. Yeah, and I just want to get a few trees in here, which would be quite kind of good. Rightio. So and this, I'm hoping some of these trees will just disappear once we go ahead and once the zoning takes over, so that could be quite good. And I just want to see if I could, while I've got the tree brush in, see if I can grab this one and just backfill a few of these trees in, because once you put the two different trees in together, I think we find that it kind of works just nicely. So it does fill in some gaps there. That's quite nice. Right along here is good. Yeah, so that is good. And of course, are we getting into, is this costing us an absolute fortune? It isn't. Okay, so we'll put some trees along here, and that way when we create a nice, so that's going to be a lovely parkland right across there with the, maybe with the cemetery abutting next to it as well. Could be quite nice. Yeah, let's put a few more of these in here. This is the natural area. And we'll check out the zoning situation. Yeah, we had a few issues around here. It's definitely along this main road, putting a few trees in. If I grab my picker tool and I grab a few more of those, now we just mix them in. So we've got the two types. And I like that not only do we have the two types, but we do have some areas where there's more abundantly one type of tree, which I think is kind of good as well. So we'll just put a few extra bits in there. That's quite nice. I won't do too much along here. I'm just going to be a little careful because this is... I just want something kind of along there. Just a little green wedge would be quite nice. Thank you very much. Okay, that's all good. Okay, so I think that's it for the trees. Let's not go to absolutely too crazy, but it actually, we have gone crazy, haven't we? We've gone absolutely federal on that. That's brilliant. Okay, so yeah, I think we might leave the episode here. What else could we do? Let's just check if our bus line. Can we have a look and see what traffic is? Where do you see traffic? Geez, I really need to. Here we go, traffic. So traffic's sitting at 82%. And everything looks pretty good at the moment. There's just nothing. We don't have a big population. Yeah, 3,133 people. It's all just kind of working at the moment. I don't think there's any huge problems. You know, here's a little bit of a roundabout here. What's happening here? This street, this part here is rubbish, and that's just because of the bus. So why is this bus waiting? He should go, and that should clear. And then the next bus should get. These people are getting on. Let's see. Those people are getting on. Yeah, that bus. Is the bus alright? The bus isn't too bad. I might try and see if I can pick up a double-decker bus for us. That could be nice just to get a bit of a double-decker bus going on. I think the very last thing we'll do in this episode is just see if there's any other unique buildings that we can actually place. Let me see here. So unique buildings that we can actually afford. So there's some there. Tourism we're going to get into. Level 1 unique buildings. Just checking out here. So there is a tall tower there which doesn't cost anything. No, all of these are just going to require a little bit of money, but we're not ready to put in the very tall buildings just yet anyway. What's this one? A Church St. Marion. Have we already got it? We do not. Yeah, it's a bit different to that. And I do like the idea of another church in this little area here, especially right there. So let's leave room to put another one right in the middle. In fact, if we got rid of that building, let's just get rid of this building and unzone it, please. Oop, yep. Go back to unique buildings. And the church, we'll put him right in the middle there, looking straight down the street. Should we do that? He's not the biggest church, but yeah, another church around there is pretty good. And that'll just keep expanding as we've got those 3 churches on there, so that should be kind of nice. Let's go and have a look at it. Yeah, I really need to work out. So if you have any ideas, see, that's not too bad, but why do some of these blacks look so black? Yeah, this is looking a lot better, this one over here. The model is looking a lot better, but my shadows are really playing havoc. So I'll have to have a bit of a look at the LUT and see how that goes. Just a very quick look at zoning before we leave the episode here. I hope you're enjoying this episode. I'll be putting in a lot more of those speed builds. I hope you're enjoying those. Let me see. I do want to put in some zoning along here. So let me do some zoning of 2 and then 3 and then 3 before the curve, and nothing on the curve is what we are thinking for now. And then I'm just going to put some zoning here. Can I get some 2s in? I cannot. Let me get some 2s in here. Yeah, that'll work. Again with the trees, so I can't see anything. Yeah, that will all kind of work nicely. And then I might just see, will that get me some single ones in? What will happen there? Okay, again with the zoning, I don't know why there's demand for commercial, but these guys are not zoning up. So that is something that's starting to puzzle me a little bit. Yeah, brilliant. And we'll start to look at exactly what we want to do. I think it's time to probably get the freeway in fairly soon, because it's easy to get the freeway in before you run out of space and have to retrofit it in too much. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode. This has been a super productive episode of our City Skyline series, Planby Heights. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to StitchUp. And I will leave you with this little view that we love of these trees. And Planby Heights in the background. If I can get a few trees there, that's nice. And that is quite good. Okay, so yes, don't forget to leave your comments and like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of Cities Skylines. Cheers.